I mean, we were told 2 hours after the baby was born. I was still in the delivery suite at the time, and the nurse actually said to me, do you think there's something, do you notice anything different about your baby? And of course I didn't. I just thought he looked like his daddy, that was it. And she said that they were running some tests, and they were testing for Down syndrome. Now, I remember I heard it, but it didn't sink in, and it's shock really. And it takes a day or two for, I think, particularly for a woman, I think it takes a day or two for her to let it sink in. Then once you grieve, I suppose you have to grieve for the child that you thought you were going to have and you didn't have, and you get over that. And then you have a beautiful baby, so it's fine. No, we didn't know. The diagnosis was postnatal, so we had no idea at the time during pregnancy. There was no indications, no soft markers, anything like that at all, so we weren't aware until he arrived. No, not really actually. No, it's funny. You don't, I suppose when you're told your child has Down syndrome, you start seeing things, you start recognising children on the street a little bit, taking more notice of them. But certainly when he was born, it was certainly a brand new door for us to go through and for us to understand at the time. Well, we were put in touch with the liaison nurse. Literally the next day we got a phone call from her. My partner got a phone call from Angela just to say that she'd like to meet with us and offer some support there and then. So we were still in the hospital when we actually got the call from her. Well, I suppose having a baby is very daunting anyway, and to find out the little surprise at the end that he has this condition as well, it was, I mean, we didn't know what to expect, we didn't know where to go to look for information. We'd all these, questions and queries and everything else. So Angela was actually the first person to talk to us about Robbie's condition. And she called out to us straight away. She's the first person to call out and speak to us about it. So it was great to have somebody that I could say, what should I expect? Where do we go from here? How do we contact with regard to social benefits? What should he be doing now? What does he need in the future? All those questions. I mean, there's such an abundance of questions that you need to ask. So it's great to have somebody there that knows exactly the answers to give you. I don't know. I honestly don't know, because I mean, as I said, it's daunting anyway having a child, but then having to research the fact that he has Down syndrome and how it's going to affect him and affect you, and emotionally you're not able for it either. So it's great to have effectively a shoulder to lean on, and somebody to be able to pick up the phone to, which Angela has been. She's been fantastic. I mean, if I have queries from anything at all, I ring her, and to me she's been great. She's been a rock. Absolutely, yeah, I think that she's invaluable. I think you need somebody who knows what they're talking about, that can help you, and somebody that can assist you in any query that you have. I think it's very important.